Good morning, crew. It's a Sunday on the lifeboat. Captain Calhoun here. How is everybody? A little late this morning. I stayed up too late watching TV with my buddy. But I did get social activity, so that's always good, right? Happens to the best of us. Valerie 102, Shannon Smith, Jason P. Good to see you guys. Nicola E, Tina Jenkins, Miradira, Lord Kiss Freak, Davey made it. Heck yeah, guys. Happy Sunday. I hope it's treating everybody well. Plant Freak, good to see you. I know I saw Kristen Melinda, Janet G. Heck yeah, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Happy to see every one of you. SB. Heck yeah, guys. Yeah, that intro is... I like that one because it's dark. But I'm not necessarily attached to the whole alien thing, so maybe I'll look at some other stuff too. It's like the darkest one on there. We'll see. We'll see. Good morning, Dennis. Layla Bradley, Mittens. I am super duper tired this morning. I was trying to chug coffee leading up to this, and it's not doing what it's supposed to. I probably need to just sleep more though. So it is what it is. We're here. It's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna do Sunday stuff, and by that I mean laundry and dishes, and maybe I'll even get a little like hands and knees scrubbing going on, because this floor could use its first scrub. I think it might be time. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Gonna be a wonderful day. You guys have any fun plans? You guys have any fun plans? I was up late watching Fallout with my buddy. Actually, my buddy is really into it. Like super duper into the whole universe, I guess. And he's also like a big critic, because the movie studio kind of has their way and does whatever they want with it. So he has lots of complaints or whatever. But we're on episode. We finished the 7th episode last night, so there's one more for him. I've seen them all, but like he's definitely a believer now. He's into it. So the last episode's the best. I'm excited to watch it with him. What are your sweet weekend plans, Dennis? Valerie says she's going to do the Sunday clean thing too. It's a good day for it, I feel like there has to be a day for it, otherwise I don't do it. There's like I can do a little bit of upkeep, but there definitely needs to be like a day where I crack down on the unorganized self. Hey Casey, good to see you. Yeah, let's get some ones up for the Midwest. All of our friends and family out there. Hopefully everyone's all right. I'm excited to hear some check-ins. Hey Davey, I get it. I used to have a lot more hair. And it is a whole thing. You have to wash it in sections at a certain point, which is pretty wild. My least favorite part, I had to like learn how to wash my hair properly. When you have like short hair as a dude, like you really don't have to do a whole lot. It kind of washes itself. Like obviously I'm putting soap in there or whatever, right? But when you have super long hair, it's an entirely different animal. You like rinsing it, the whole 9 yards is entirely different. And I feel kind of silly saying it, but I totally had to learn how to do it properly. And I wasn't doing it properly for a long time. Right now I'm using crappy products too. I'll have to get something better for my hair, but that's like at the bottom of my to-do list. It's like the bottom of my priority list. Lots of other stuff. Just got home from work and I'm exhausted. Well, I'm glad you're home, Shannon. Welcome home. Put your feet up and relax. You deserve it. Got some flapjack out of the oven, says Nicola. I was thinking of making pancakes this morning. I'm super excited. Been doing van stuff, but I was in a mosh last night, and my back hasn't forgiven me yet. Yeah, Nicola, mosh is I feel like a young person's game. I used to do a lot of moshing, and I still, when I see it, I still get excited. But I think my time has passed. The last time I was in one, I got knocked out, and when I came to, my eyebrow ring wasn't in my head anymore, and I was like face down on the mosh pit floor. It was like that one moment where nobody picks you up. You just get cold knocked out. It was pretty terrible. It was pretty terrible. Great show that I didn't stay for. Yeah, and most of the conditioner out there is not that great. I need to do some actual research and get a good conditioner. Yeah, me and my dad and Reese all went out to lunch, and I had shrimp and grits. It was fire. It was really good. Um, it was cool to hang out with them a little bit. Yeah, he seems good. He seems really well. He seems yeah, he seems cognitive. It's good. He deserves this time off for sure. Yeah, I have that real maple syrup, Tara. I can't wait to make breakfast after this. I feel so friggin' tired though. I need to make a decision if I'm gonna go back to bed or if I'm gonna eat. If I guess I can eat and then go to bed. Yeah, I've got some Vermont maple syrup in my fridge. I would love to try some Canadian. Y'all's maple syrup probably just has that extra. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've never tried it. 48, still in the mosh pit. I don't know, dude. I'm a small guy. But yeah, did you see the pics of us sharing? Yeah, we took some pictures too, so there's proof. It's real. It's real. I don't have those pictures just yet. Um, but I'll get them. I will get them. I'm gonna be a little low energy today, guys. I'm just really tired. Just really tired. It's really cool though because it was worth it. It was totally worth it. The episode that we're on now, at the very end is this kind of sneak peek, I guess, at what's coming next, and it's so exciting. I've been having to hold my tongue this whole time. I just want to tell my buddy. I just want to tell him this is what's happened. But I can't because that would be a terrible thing to do to ruin it for him. So we're finally there. We're finally at the moment where he's going to see it, and I think he's going to be excited. I think he's going to be excited. I think that series plans to continue. And since we're talking about it, what is the word? Trigger warning. This Fallout series is very, very gory, and there's some concepts explored that are not for the faint of heart. It is a gnarly show. That did not occur to me the first time I brought it up to say. So I'm going to make sure that I say things like that when we cover them. Good morning, Sandy Wendy. Jen, Aunt Neen Hobbs, good morning. I'm still behind, but catching up to the weekend streams. And that brings me to another point, Jen. We're going to, tomorrow evening, our evening show is going to be 2 hours earlier than it normally is. So instead of 7 p.m. Pacific, we're going to be going live at 5 p.m. Pacific starting Monday. We're going to try this new time, see how it goes. You've never been to a concert that had a mosh pit? I don't believe you for a second, Lord Kiss Freak. I don't believe you for a second. Who are you and what have you done with LKF? I feel like the proper response is hey, shout out to Israel. How you doing, brother? Brazy girl, made it. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well on this Sunday. Kate Murphy with the broken wings. Glad to see you. Heck yeah, guys. It's going to be a great day, I'm telling you. Sometimes you just have to will it into existence by saying it 11 times, or just however many times, a bunch of friggin' times. It's going to be a great day, even without the sleep. Stand for truth. What a show. I was 10 feet from Slayer and Lamb of God in the pit. What a show. I was in a Lamb of God mosh pit once upon a time in Salt Lake. I missed all the Slayer shows, unfortunately. Yeah, what a show, though. I saw Lamb of God and Behemoth together. That was probably one of my favorite concert experiences of all time. Trigger warning with Behemoth as well, though, for sure. I'm super into it though. Like, I actually have a Behemoth flag right behind my screen, real big. Like the whole backdrop to my show that y'all can't see is a Behemoth flag, to be honest. And that green one over there is Senses Fail. I don't know. You probably can't see. Which is a pop punk band, I guess. Behemoth is serious metal. That's right. They came out and like the whole getup with the face paint and like robes and like I don't know. I don't want to cover their subject matter too much on this channel because I think a large majority of the people on that subscribe here are probably not a fan. So we're just going to go ahead and graze over it. But I'm a pretty big fan of that band. They put on a heck of a show. Holy crap. Yeah, Behemoth not for the faint of heart. Not for the faint of heart. Oh, heck yeah. Look, it's Charlie Mullins, everybody. That's my guy. Glad to see you. Happy Sunday. Zenwen. Debbie P. Well, I thought last night's stream was pretty sweet, guys. I had a whole lot of fun. Time just flew by. We're gonna have to do that every Saturday probably. And depending on how I feel tonight, maybe we'll do 2 game nights. I don't know. It feels weird doing work on the weekends, but it also feels weird not doing recovery on the weekends. You know what I mean? So maybe we can compromise and mix it up. I don't know. But I had so much fun last night. I just want to do it again, obviously. So that's just how it works. You'll have to tell me what you guys think as well. Maybe I'll take a poll. We'll actually use the poll thing. That's really like such a good way to get the question and answer out, I think. Info dump truck. Good to see you. And I'm really excited to go to like a serious metal show. That show I went to the other day in town was metal, but it wasn't like gnarly metal, which is like what I really, really like. I really, really like a lot going on kind of metal. So I'm sure there's going to be something coming up soon, but I really excited for that in the future. I tell you what. Sandy Wandy, you missed last night. You'll have to go check it out if you want. But again, maybe we do it again tonight. So maybe there's no sweat. Maybe just sit tight, tune in tonight, and because I'd like to do it again. We started off with a little question answer, and since there's a whole lot more of you and like one of me, I let y'all answer or ask a bunch of questions. And then I asked like one question. I don't even remember if I had finally come up with a question or not. I feel like I did, but I think I asked one question. But we just had so much fun going back and forth with questions. We didn't even need to switch games. We did that the whole time. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. There was no shortage of conversation, connection, questions, answers. It was beautiful. I'm really sorry to hear that, info dump truck. Interesting. I don't think that that's how recovery works for me. If that's how it works for you, more power to you. But I don't think I'm ever going to be healed. I don't think that's how it's going to work for me. But I mean, if it works for you, man, more power to you. Release a Trimble. Good to see you. I'm sorry to hear about this. Uh-oh. What's going on with your roommate? Oh, no sweat, Davey. You're totally fine. You're wonderful, actually. Rocket Queen, good to see you. Yeah, it's all good info. It's all straight. I think knowing oneself is very important. I don't necessarily know in what context you're talking, but I feel like I know. That's an interesting statement, Nicola. I tell you what, um, alcohol is definitely like a barrier between oneself and a lot of things. It's interesting. It's very interesting. And in some ways it kind of goes hand in hand with doing the music, right? But in other ways it definitely removes you from the essence of it, which is emotion. I'm glad your spine has recovered, Kate. Sorry to hear about your spasms. That does not sound fun. Bad heart, says Lisa. Man, that breaks my heart, I tell you what. Which feels stupid to say when he's living the real thing, right? Let's get some ones for Lisa's roommate. Yeah, seventh in here. Where's my guy at? I thought I saw his name earlier, but I might have just imagined it, you know? Because I do that. I imagine things. I got a real strong imagination, y'all. Midnight show. Glad you made it. Sorry about the late time. I was irresponsible last night and just didn't go to bed on time. Part of it was, I mean, I could have done better for sure. It's not like it was outside of my power for sure. I was a little naughty. So yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take it. Yeah, I swear I saw him, right, Kate? I swear I saw him. But it's like he's never not here, so I just always assume he's here too. So I could be imagining it, but I swear I saw his name. Diane Hill, good to see you. My dad's just taken some time off. Well, I shouldn't say that. He comes back now and again, but he decided to take a step back from the boat for a while. So you'll be catching me most of the time, Captain Calhoun, and you may catch my father in the mornings sometimes. He still stops in now and again. Sometimes I rope him into an evening show, but he's actually kind of on a little vacation right now, hanging out with Reese. Dang, Lisa. The only things that come to mind to say, I don't know if I should say. You know what I mean? My heart goes out to you, and I hope that whatever comes, that you're able to meet it with grace and strength. Let's get some ones for Lisa. Yeah, that's a better way to put it, Nicola. Thank you for that. Tommy's part-time now and it suits him. I've been trying to find a good words for that. Those are probably the proper words for it right there. I tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. Yeah, hit that like, subscribe, and bell for notifications if you like what we do here, which is connect. I don't know if we've got any ripples going on, but I can understand taking a little bit of weekend, I definitely myself am going to take some me time today. I believe Reese is getting a divorce, but I don't know what's public and what's not. So you'll have to probably just ask them that kind of stuff, I will tell the Admiral that you said hello, Brazy Girl. Thank you for that. Yeah, there's a whole rabbit hole there, Rocket Queen, and I don't think it's necessarily my place to speak on it. But like, it's not like a case of, I don't know. Yeah, Reese's. I don't know. Yeah, it's not my place to speak on it, but she's in good company, and she's doing well. Understandable, Lisa. Understandable. I mean, who wouldn't be devastated, right? And I mean, I don't know. Just reach out. Let us know. Let us be there for you if that's what you want. We love you, and our hearts go out to you. Yeah. I mean, and the reason I say it's not my place to talk about it, Debbie P, is because like there's a whole lot that has gone on. It's just like, heavy stuff. So I'm pretty sure she talked about it on her lives. I didn't watch them because it breaks my friggin' heart. It makes me really angry. So I try not to tune into those ones, but I'm pretty sure she spoke on this. And the only reason I don't feel like speaking on it is because I'm not certain what she has spoke on and what she hasn't spoke on. So I don't want to be the one to like break news that shouldn't be broken. But from what I understand, um, yeah, I guess I'm going to stop speaking on it. But from what I understand, that was not a good arrangement. From what I understand, that was an abusive arrangement. 2.5 years sober. Let's go, Joe. Let's go, Joe. I think the most time I've ever had was 2 years. So I intend to break that this time. I'm on a year and 3 months now. So we'll get there. We're getting there. Keep up the good work, Joe. You're killing it. You're killing it. Yeah, no, I didn't think that, Debbie. I just was trying to, like do it justice and explain it well without like saying things that I'm not sure have been said yet, kind of thing. So I just didn't do a good job. But I appreciate you asking. I wish I could give you a better answer, but go check them. Go check out the Related Boat, and maybe give them a ask. Maybe they won't mind sharing it again or something. You know what I mean? Because I would love for you to have that information. Maybe I should just go watch those videos so I know what I can say and what not to, or ask them. I guess I could ask them. From what I understand, yeah, she was in a very tough place, and oh, Nicholas got the sitch. Reese was in a tough place before she met Tommy. No need to jump to conclusions. She has been open about her marriage and its highs and lows. Interesting. Cool. Piano Mom, welcome. Says, hey crew, it's finally spring here. That's amazing. Lol. Heck yeah. Question. I love the ripples, but when it is streamed on more than one channel, everybody has their own chat, so we are not all together. Is there a solution to this so we all can be in one chat and still share? That is a very good question. I don't know. That's the first time that I've considered that. I think that is a astute observation, Zenwen. It's probably something that we need to find a solution to. So I will start putting energy and thought into that. I wonder. I wonder. That is an inherent flaw in the current setup, for sure. There are possibly people, possibly some of the ripples that have some experience with this kind of. Well, I mean, I guess we're all learning it together. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. There must be a workable solution, right? Thank you for bringing this up, Sandwin. That is kind of against the. It does not align with the goal of connection, right? If we're splitting us all up. Like in theory, it's supposed to build everyone up, right? But in practice, it seems like it's splitting everybody up. I think is what Zenwin is saying. That's what I'm seeing. And that does make sense when I read it out loud. You know what I mean? I can stream Zoom. We can bring everybody in. That's definitely a thing we can do. It's a different setup, and I haven't been able to schedule like to where it says going live at 7 p.m. You know what I mean? I haven't been able to schedule the Zoom ones, but that's a user error. That's because I haven't figured it out yet. It's not because I'm not smart. That's what I was going to say, but I am smart. I can do this. So maybe that's the answer. Maybe we bring everybody in on a Zoom and I just get really, really good at like the settings and in handling the Zoom call, which would be better for call-in shows, Interesting. Well, I have some work cut out for me. Zenwen, you have my word. Crew, you have my word. I'm going to work on a solution for this. Maybe there's like I don't know. Yeah, there's got to be a good way for it for sure. On my end, whatever program I'm using, Restream or StreamYard or whatever I'm using, there's a chat, right? And it has chat coming in from everywhere that I'm streaming to. So if I'm with Carol and in conversations with Christy, Carol at Needing Meeting, conversations with Christy, all at the same time, I can see both of the chats from their channels integrated into mine, and it shows like a little link, like to show that it's a connection or whatever to someone else's channel. So on this end, it's cool, but that's only for me because I'm in the studio of this program. So I wonder if there's a way. Hold on, what does this do? Can you guys see comments on screen on the right side? Or is that just for me? Well, I mean, 6 isn't enough, though. We need to have 50 today. You know what I mean? And Zoom, I'm pretty sure there's no. So y'all can see that. So theoretically, I don't know how it would work in practice because my brain is still waking up. But theoretically, y'all would all be able to see like how I was describing it looks for me with the links, and there's like chat from if I was streaming to more channels than one right now, y'all would be able to see everything that's said. So, but reading your messages would only be visible where you're at though until it's on the video, and then I guess you could look for your response on the video. And so that is like a band-aid that's not gonna fly forever, but this is something we can do in the meantime. And this is only on Restream. I haven't been able to figure this out on StreamYard, but I will look into it today. I know we have some people use StreamYard, some people use Restream. So this is just the overlay button. on the top of my chat. So this is a Band-Aid. We can use this while I figure out the permanent solution, all right? No, I wouldn't do anything. The reason it's visible on screen is just so y'all can see comments from other chats. So let's say I'm streaming to Carol at Needing a Meeting right now, right? So we're hitting the Lifeboat and Carol at Needing a Meeting, and I'm hosting, right? It's me doing a show. But we've got people in that chat. We've got people in this chat. Everything that's said in both chats will appear right here on the screen for everybody. So if you type into your chat at Carol in Needing a Meeting's chat, Carol at Needing a Meeting in her chat, my words, it'll show up on here for everybody, people on the Lifeboat, people on Carol's channel, and then you can respond by typing into wherever you're at, and it will appear here. So you can look for your responses on screen and then type in, you know what I mean? So it's just a Band-Aid. It's not ideal, but it will work, right? Does that make sense? I may have over-explained that, but you know. Okay. Good to see you, Ann Mikado, Baltimore City. How you doing? And we're not streaming anywhere else right now, but that is, I think, a decent explanation. Have a great day, Charlie. Much love, brother. It does make me look smaller. I might be able to change the way that it's presented because I'm kind of like I don't know how it looks to everyone else, but to me, there's a lot more space. Oh. 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 Okay. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? Although it might need to be a situation that's kind of like, you know, I have my coffee over here. We have all these very nice comments. Over here, we have Janet G. It also makes me look smaller. Lord Kiss Freak. This is pretty fun. Yeah, we'll play with it. We'll play with it, you know? It'll be great. It'll be fun. It'll be great, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Davey, that's what she said. We could do the Brady Bunch with 6 people, and you know I'm not opposed to it. Someone brought it to my attention that we don't do anything for the boys, so I don't know if any of the guys want to hang out and get on camera and fart around, but we should. We should. The ladies brought it to my attention that the dudes don't do anything, or I shouldn't. That's not what I meant to say. That we don't cater to the dudes as creators is what I was trying to say, and I think that they're right. So if the boys want to get together and have a boys' night out or something, we should totally do that. You know what I mean? I think the girls would giggle a little bit too, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. Yeah, you know, there's no promises, Dave B, but I don't think there's going to be any farting. People fart. It's pretty normal. You know, Resin says he's probably going to fart. You know, I'm not going to lie, I'll probably fart too. So I hope that's okay. Mission Control. Oh, we're totally going to do Night Yard. Russ had a really late night last night at work. I'm hoping to get it soon. We are trying to plan a Night Yard currently, so stay tuned, Kelly. I'll try to give you as much notice as possible. If I can do a Night Yard tonight, I will. But I don't know how Russ is feeling. I don't know what he's up to today. But I do intend to reach out and check on him and float the idea, so to speak, right? So. Caddy Connie says Trump farted in court the other day. Lol. That rascal. Night Yard, Tara, is when my dad used to get together with Russ and they would talk about prison stuff. So I'm going to do a Night Yard with Russ, and I'm probably going to ask him questions and then relate them to my jail experience. I went to jail for, I think, 10 days was the longest I spent. So I have a very minimal amount of experience, but you know, what they talk about on the night yard and the stories that my dad has are like basically depictions of where I was headed, right? So initially I thought, well, I can't really do a night yard because, you know, I don't have that experience, but there's a lot to be explored there. There really is. Like, yeah, if I hadn't gotten my stuff together, that's where I was going to go if I didn't die. So we'll see. I think it's going to be fun. I'm really excited. Stay tuned for the night yard. Definitely, Kelly. I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. Yeah, I look forward to that. Was it you that did it before with Russ and my dad? Because I caught that one, and I really enjoyed that episode where they had the woman's perspective. I thought that was super super cool. Good for you, Resin. You're not missing anything, I promise. To fart is to flatus. To have farts is flatulence. Thank you for that, Janet G. I feel very sophisticated now. Yes, it was me. Okay, then I was right. Don't doubt yourself, right? Don't doubt yourself, Mike. Cool. Well, yeah, I would love to have you on. I definitely feel like I'm like a baby step kind of guy. Because if I leap into stuff, which is the kind of guy I used to be, I screw things up. So I'm gonna just do one with Russ and see how it feels and make sure I feel good about it. And then I would love to bring you on as soon as I feel good. Thanks for asking, Tara. There's no stupid questions, just stupid people. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hey there, Mayonnaise Entertainment. Good to see you. I don't mean it, Tara. I think you're wonderful, and I think you're intelligent. I think you're very intelligent. Slide comment to the left. Yeah, South Park does a number on you guys. It's pretty hilarious. I can't lie. I can't even lie about it. I assume y'all's heads don't move like that, right? Like that's obviously fake, right? I would love to have my Uncle Johnny on sometime, Kitty Whiskers. We did a Saturday game, like fun day one time, but he's going to be tied up for a few months. I don't know exactly how long. I just threw that few months out there. I don't know if that's even accurate, but he is going to be tied up for some amount of time writing a book. He has holed himself up at a beautiful cabin somewhere by a lake. And I was like, oh, that'll be beautiful. He's like, I'm not going to see it. I was like, what? He's like, I'm just going to lock myself in a room and write this book. And I was like, all right, good luck. I love Letterkenny, actually. I haven't finished it yet, but I binge watched like the first 4 or 5 seasons, I feel like, and I had to take a break. So shout out to Letterkenny. Watched a few channels folks have on here. What'd you think, Reggae Bubbles? The idea behind the ripples is that we all we all have unique perspectives, but a common goal of connection, right? So I thought it would be cool to, yeah, we thought it would be cool. Swipe the comments to the left. I don't know if it works like that for me. Am I doing something wrong? I did absolutely, Connie. Actually, the reason we're starting late this morning is because Last night I stayed up too late watching this with my buddy who's really into the series. We've been playing the games together for years, and we made it to the last episode last night. So the only episode left to watch for us is the last one. I've seen it, and I've been biting my tongue and not telling him and spoiling it for him. But tonight I get to stop biting my tongue. Tonight we get to revel in the glory that is the last episode. What did you think, Kat? Catty Connie? It's called experimenting, dear Captain. As you were. Spanx, did you ever go visit your dad when he was in federal? No, he told me not to. He said it would be. He said if I came to visit him, he wouldn't come out. It would be too difficult for him, is what he said. Stand for truth. I have been known to enjoy a stogie. It has been a while. I think the last time I had a really good cigar was probably I went to a international young people's Alcoholics Anonymous conference in Miami, Florida at the Trump Hotel. It was pretty sweet. And we had this like pool party and everybody was just getting buck wild, sober, buck wild in the pool at the Trump Hotel. And I was sitting poolside smoking cigars and reading books and stuff because that's just the kind of man I was at the time. And yeah, it was a good time. I enjoy a good stogie, but I know nothing about them. I'm very uneducated. I just kind of go smell them and kind of just go from there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I loved it too, Caddy. Talk about the ending too. Did you see after the credits on the last episode? That had me jumping out of my chair. Oh my. So excited. I immediately went back and started playing the video game after that last episode when I first saw it. I was like, yes, yes. Oh yeah, on the replays it takes a day. They'll because YouTube has to review the whole live chat. So the first 24 hours of a replay there won't be any chat, which is lame, right? Lame. Nothing we can do about it. Yeah, I wouldn't buy one for a Tuesday either, Valerie. Valerie says cigars seem like an event to me. Like I wouldn't buy one for a Tuesday. Definitely, definitely agree. Layla Bradley says hate cigars. Well, I'm definitely not much of a smoker these days, but I'm not saying I would turn one down. I wonder. I wonder. I kind of like not having smoke in my mouth these days. I guess I haven't given it much thought. Yeah, go back and check, like, because after the credits, they like would zoom out and like on it was like a shot of like a different place every time, and it was kind of like just in a certain art style, right? On the very last episode, the place they zoom out on is I need to go back as well because I had this thought last night. I was watching it with my buddy, and I think the at the end of the credits when they zoom out of every episode is a different place. I think they're zooming out. I had the thought, what if they're zooming out on what's coming in the next episode? And I haven't checked that theory yet. But if that theory is correct, then what's coming in season 2? Very nice. Very nice. You know, I wasn't sure, Jason P. Jason P says, smoked 23 years, been vaping 7. I feel much better. I wasn't sure if vaping would actually be better for me or if it was just talk. But I definitely feel markedly better than when I smoked. I smoked for 15 plus years. I don't know exactly how many. And I've been vaping for maybe 2 years now. I still don't think that it's great for me, but it's markedly better for sure. I feel better. How long has my dad vaped? Layla Bradley asked. I don't know. I remember when he was before he went to prison the very last time we were talking and he was telling me about the vapes. And like my dad always had like the new deal. There was always like the new product or like the new sell, or like just because of the nature of his business and the kind of work that he was always working on like the next project, the next deal. And one of the deals he had for a while was like with vapes. And I remember he was telling me about vapes before they were big, when it was like a guy at the mall, his job was to like accost you and like get you to try this vape and then buy it. You know what I mean? Like when it was in that stage, my dad was talking it up and like telling me all these benefits and all this stuff. And which he was wont to do, you know. Not every deal that my dad did was legit, but I definitely feel like he preferred to do legit deals. You know what I mean? So he would tell me about them when they were legit. When they weren't legit, I wouldn't hear anything. So it was pretty telling, right? But but no, the vapes were legit, and he talked it up to no end. And you know, I really didn't get into it until he got out of jail. After the last time, when he got out this last time, he actually convinced me um, to switch to vaping, and I am grateful. My friggin' throat hurts though. I tell you what, I need to breathe better probably. That's what my dad says. I need to breathe better. Reggae Bubble says, I smoked pot 30 years. I just decided to quit about a year ago, now that my allergies are more under control. How's your experience been with that for the last year, Reggae? Yeah, the city they showed, Caddy. So you saw it. You saw it. I'm careful because I don't want to ruin it. Like, I'm so excited. I don't want to be the guy that ruins it for someone that could also potentially be as excited as I am. So, oh, but yeah, that goes back to Layla Bradley's question. So, like, at least like 7, 8 years, like when he had this initial conversation with me about the vapes, when it was like back in the days when it was like a guy in the mall trying to sell it to you kind of thing. So that was like, I want to say like 10 years, 10 years, 12 years ago. Been vaping longer than all of us, I guarantee it. How are you doing today, Layla? It's good to see you. I haven't asked you that recently. I always love seeing your little floral dress in the thumbnail of your profile. Sweet, sweet. I wish we could have a reaction cam on you. I should probably do some reactions. I bet you my legit reactions are probably legit. Tina Marie, alcohol was my demon and the boat saved me when nothing else did. Quitting smoking is proving much harder. You know, both of my parents are ex heroin addicts, and both of them have told me. My mom especially told me that quitting cigarettes, quitting nicotine was the hardest thing that she ever did. And she's done some pretty hard stuff. You guys know a whole lot about my family story, so that says a whole lot. Let's get some ones for Tina Marie and her fight with nicotine, guys. Her quitting smoking, I guess. I'm glad to hear you're good, Layla. It's Sunday. You know, today's for putting the feet up, relaxing, a little self-love, a little self-care, maybe even a little selfishness. You know, a little selfishness goes a long way. I think that a small element of selfishness is necessary for taking care of oneself properly. I think, personally, maybe not for everyone. All right, guys. My throat's starting to hurt. I would like to preserve it. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, I hate leaving like just a little bit early, but I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. I think it's for a good purpose, and I trust myself. So Layla says, don't smoke or vape anymore. But back when I did, I found that the vape never left my hand. I can relate with that. When I quit everything, I found the hardest thing to stop was fidgeting with my hands. Interesting. That is very, very interesting. Rosemary, Dad's taken a step back from the boat. He's redefining his relationship with the boat. He is now the admiral, and he's part time on the boat now. So he's not gone, but and I also might do some true crime. I've been considering doing something on Diddy, but I haven't really. Like, I'm really passionate about the music industry and music and like lore, and I've been watching a lot of these Diddy things and kind of getting irritated. So because a lot of these people are idiots. They're idiots. So I may do some true crime. So stay tuned for that, Rosemary. Thanks for speaking up and asking. It's good to see you. I hope you stick around and hang out. I am going to get out of here. I just want to talk to every single one of you. But Robin Miners, good to see you. I believe that this hat is your doing, is it not? This slick chapeau here. As a smoker with allergies, I can say there's not much that can help your sinuses when you're constantly heating it up and things moving around. Is that why my sinuses are all messed up? Because that makes a lot of sense when you put it that way, Layla, I think you're onto something there. I think you're right. Casey, I'll check it out. I think it was you, Casey, that sent the DNA thing. I'm using the wrong words. We haven't gone to the PO box yet, but that's something we're either going to do today or tomorrow. So I should have that soon. We just haven't made it up there. It has been delivered, and I appreciate you so much. I intend to get to those emails and conversate with you. I've just been running around like crazy. It does look fantastic on me, doesn't it, Robin? When I saw this, I was so stoked. I'm a huge fan of new hats. And this one really does fit me. It fits me really good. And my hair is kind of like whatever right now, but like this one's really freaking sweet. And even if I put the hair up inside it, I look pretty respectable, Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I feel like if I were to quit vaping, I would have a lot less issues in my sinuses. See, that's pretty sweet too, ain't it? Pretty nifty. If I were to clean up the sides, it would look even better. Of my hair, I mean. You did Midnight Show? I'm so glad to hear it. You did miss Trivia Night, Lacey, but I was considering doing it again tonight. And it wasn't trivia. We did like question answer, which is still fun. So I was thinking about doing another fun night tonight. We'll see how I feel. I might do a poll. We'll see. We'll see. It feels weird doing it, and it feels weird not doing it for multiple reasons. So it's good to see you, Lacey. I'm glad you made it. Thank you so much, Robin. I can't believe that I shouldn't say it that way, but I'm astounded like at how well this fits me. You just have an eye. You just have the eye. Yes, ma'am. Layla, I promise I will. I have some electrolyte water here. All right, I love you guys. You guys are super great. I miss you guys. But I'm getting the heck out of here, and hit that like, subscribe, bell for notifications if you like what we're doing here. I don't think we have any Ripple plans today, but if we do, they will pop on. We will see you this evening. I'm just going to say a million times, and it's going to be great. Hope you guys have a